Education are also available after the service and would love to meet you. A big thanks to all of our other service participants, excuse me, whose names are in the order of service. And please remember to silence your cell phones for our time together. Please join me now in taking a moment to say hello to one another, including a wave. I think the camera is in the back. I don't see one up here, but if you find the camera, wave toward it. Okay. I now invite the Levine family to light our Advent candle and then our chalice this morning. This morning we light our second Advent candle. The first candle is for hope, and this morning's candle is for peace. May we spread peace throughout our lives and take peace wherever we go.
With open minds and loving hearts, we gather to search for meaning, to care for one another, and to work together for a better world.
Before we get on with our service, I would like to make an announcement. It gives us great joy to announce that the Ministerial Fellowship Committee met this past week, and Elisa Lee is now a fully approved Unitarian Universalist minister. A heartfelt welcome to all, and let us now turn our hearts and minds to worship.
That was a wonderful appetizer to our morning, wasn't it? Good morning, everyone. My name is Reverend Deborah Bennett, and it is a special delight to be with you this morning. I see so many beautiful faces. Hi. I am taking names, so next week I'll see you again? Yeah, okay. We do come together on Sunday mornings to pause from the busyness of life, to give ourselves time for reflection, and to truly be nourished with words and silence and music. And our commitment to each other to be part of creating the kind of world that we want to live in. And it would not be a world of harmony without beautiful music, and so indeed, this morning we are blessed with our Music Sunday. And this is my First Parish Music Sunday, and I know that we are all in for a real treat. And it would not be a harmonious world without light, and especially candlelight. This morning we have already lit our chalice candle and the Advent candle, and now I want to light 2 more candles. I'll invite our lay minister, Debbie Levins, to light these for us. As has become our practice each Sunday, we light a vigil bowl, and its light holds out hope for the peaceful resolution of all conflicts throughout the world. Humans living together on this planet have always seemed to struggle with conflict, and yet we hold out a faith that we can somehow find peace and find a way to peacefully coexist. We know this act of lighting a single candle is small, and yet our prayer is that it helps us to remind ourselves and to remember to always turn our own actions and thoughts and words towards harmony. And it also helps us remember to keep our hearts and minds focused on those whose lives are right now being devastated by the ravages of war. This morning, we also celebrate the miracle of light, faith, and hope as represented by the Jewish menorah during this time of Hanukkah. Blessings for the babies. Hanukkah, it's also known as the time of dedication. It commemorates the miracle that took place during the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem. Hanukkah commemorates the story of how oil that should have lasted for only 1 day instead lasted for 8 days. And it is a reminder of the mystery and miracles of life. Because it is traditional to light the Hanukkah candles at sundown, we're only going to light the shamash, which is the center lighting candle this morning, as a way to honor that holiday, but also honor that tradition. Thank you, Debbie. May our candle table remind us of the many ways we can share our light with the world, even in these darkest days. And now we get a chance to lift our voices in song, so please rise in body or spirit if you would like, as we deck our halls with harmony, peace, and love. This is 235 in the gray hymnal. Please rise. Wonderful. You are all hired into the choir. Polly, they all want to join. Each week, members and friends of First Parish generously share their commitment to this congregation and to being a beacon of light in the world in a variety of ways. This morning, I want to lift up and offer a big thank you to all who generously supported the holiday pop-up sale. A special thank you to organizers Deb Stubita, Barb Hefner, Suzanne Tabiri, and Jean Robinson, and to the many, many volunteers who made this year's sale possible. Thanks to everyone's help, the nonprofits total doubled this year. Equal Exchange made $500, and the 4 nonprofits made a total of over $5,000. Yeah, the Afghan Women's Sewing Cooperative said it was a new record for them, and they are thrilled. But most importantly, the groups all said what a wonderful place to have a sale. As one person said, even more than the money, it was such a positive experience to be surrounded by those devoted to improving the lives of others. Thank you for the many ways you support the congregation and its many ministries. As our collection is received this morning, we hope you will continue your generosity and know that the work of this congregation truly makes a difference far beyond these walls. Thank you. Before our offering begins, I just wanted to note that our children are now invited to join Kate in the Seekers. That's beautiful, and a beautiful way to enter into our time of centering and a little time of quiet reflection. So I'm going to invite you to do that in whatever way feels good for you personally. Maybe you'd like to close your eyes for a few moments, taking a couple deep breaths to just settle yourself here in this moment. Each Sunday we come together, bringing a variety of lived experiences with us. Perhaps this week for you has been filled with unexpected joys, or perhaps a new sorrow or concern has filled your heart and mind. And as we pause for the next few minutes, I'm going to invite you to just allow yourself to be present for the totality of your life. Taking a deep breath in. And just allow the sounds that surround us this morning to just be. Notice how you can find peace inside yourself. I offer these words from poet Dana Faulds. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still, and just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper, and I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we all will cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. And as many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, that many times I can make the choice to stop, to breathe, and to just be. To just breathe and to walk slowly into the mystery of all there is. And I invite us all to sit for a moment and really embrace the sound of life coming from our child. I mean that in all seriousness, to really allow that sound to just remind us the beauty of life, the beginning of life. We all have our times where wouldn't we love permission to just cry? Yeah. And as we settle, they settle. So maintaining this sense of harmony in yourself, I invite you to open your eyes. That was beautiful. We can all rock a little bit. I've been doing a lot of this lately with my grandbaby, just a lot of rocking. Well, I remember my first concert, not my first Parish concert, but my first concert that I went to that made a significant impact on me. I was perhaps 11 or 12, and the venue was this large outside stage. Now, I know many of you have visions of Tanglewood in your head when I say that, right? And I do too, but alas, my first concert was not under the direction of Seze Ozawa. Instead, I stood shoulder to shoulder with thousands of other, mostly tween girls who, like me, were trying to wiggle our way close to the stage in hopes to catch the eye of our mutual love. Ladies, you know who I'm talking about, Donny Osmond. When he and his brothers burst on stage, we all went wild. Now, I'm not sure anyone actually heard those first few songs through all the screams. But as the concert went on, something interesting started to happen. Somewhere between Puppy Love and Go Away, Little Girl, we all started to settle just a little bit. And I remember closing my eyes and simply allowing the music to wash over me. Instead of focusing on the individual words that were being sung, I began to be transported by the harmony itself in the music. And I opened my eyes at one point to find the entire crowd just like lullabying a baby, swaying our bodies in some sort of synchronized dance in harmony. It was as if we all realized that we did not need to fight for a place up front. Instead, we were all right where we were meant to be, and that there was plenty of Donnie to go around. It was a beautiful moment in the crowd of tweens communicating with peace and harmony. That is until that girl beside me pushed me and knocked my little Donnie hat off my head, you know, the purple ones, and I had to scramble to pick it up. But still, I'll remember that moment always. Today, on this sacred Music Sunday, we gather amidst what I anticipate will be a gentle embrace of community, experiencing, much like I did that day, a magical synchronicity bathed in the harmony of the powerful work of Carols and Lullabies by Conrad Susa. Now, the lyrics of Carols and Lullabies narrate a parable of a miraculous birth, of a guiding star illuminating a path through the darkness, of weary travelers finding solace and hope amidst the unknown. It's a familiar story, not just because we have read it or heard it many times, but I believe it's a familiar story because we have lived it, because it lives within each of us. This is not just the story of a distant past, it's the story of each of our lives. It echoes through our journeys, the moments when we have felt lost ourselves, when our flames are flickering in the face of adversity, and when we seek a guiding light to lead us. We too are the seekers, the travelers on this journey called life. We each navigate many winding, often mysterious paths of our days, seeking purpose, seeking connection, seeking meaning. And as the story sung today, we too seek solace, a guiding light to shine on us and to call us into a more harmonious experience of living. We know the world is often fraught with discord. There's a cacophony of conflicting ideologies out there, diverse rhetoric, fractured relationships. Yet amidst the dissonance, the music we share today serves as a beacon, a testament to the power of harmony, reminding us that within the symphony of life, there too can exist an infinite potential for unity among us. When desperate notes come together, when different voices blend in unison, they create this symphony that can transform us, transport us into another space. This is the gift of music, and this is the power of music. And indeed, I think music is one of the universal powers of unity for all of us. Carols and lullabies remind us that amidst the chaos, the sound of harmony is always present. As we immerse ourselves today in the melodies of carols and lullabies, let us open our hearts to their transformative power. Let us listen intently, not just with our ears, but with our very souls. Close your eyes if you'd like, sway to the music, let it bathe over you, and allow the harmony to resonate within you, guiding us all to create a more harmonious world. Now I trust, though you will indeed be moved by the music, that no one is going to rush the stage at our musicians or knock the hat off the person next to you. But instead, let us truly be transported into the sounds of the harmony and know that we too will be transformed. We are going to call forth our musicians now with our voices. So I'm going to invite you to turn in the gray hymnal to 255. The song is called There's a Star in the East. And as we sing, our front will be transformed, and our musicians and choir will join us.
Alegría, alegría.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you, musicians. Thank you, choir. Polly, you inspire me with your energy and your talent, and thank you so much for blessing us all. I know we are all truly touched by this morning's program, and I do hope that you feel the harmony and the resonance in us all, and I invite us to take this forward out into the world with us, to let the harmony that we feel and the gratitude that we feel change our day and change our week and change our year. Thank you, Polly. Blessed be.